Have you ever wondered if being frugal always leads to financial success? In a world where every penny counts, it's only natural to adopt habits that help us stretch our budget. Frugality, the practice of sparing, avoiding waste, has often been hailed as a surefire way to financial prosperity. But what if I told you that not all frugal habits are created equal? Yes, you heard it right. While some practices do a fantastic job at fattening our wallets, others may be silently gnawing away at our financial health. It's a fine line, really, one that's often blurred by misconceptions and wishful thinking. We're about to debunk some of these myths, taking a closer look at frugality's darker side. We'll explore 7 frugal habits that, contrary to popular belief, might not be as beneficial to your finances as you think. So, brace yourselves, for some hard truths are about to unfold. Now, let's dive into these 7 frugal habits that might not be doing your wallet any favors. The first frugal habit that might not be good for your finances is buying cheap, not durable. Now, this might seem counterintuitive. Why spend more when you can get the same item for less? The answer lies in the lifespan of the product. Cheap items often lack durability. They wear out quickly, break easily, and before you know it, you're back at the store buying a replacement. Take a pair of shoes, for instance. If you buy a cheap pair that wears out in 3 months, you'll need to buy 4 pairs a year. But if you invest in a more expensive, durable pair that lasts a year or more, you'll only need to buy 1 pair. The upfront cost may be more, but in the long run you save money. In many cases, it's worth paying a little extra for quality. It's a long-term investment that can lead to substantial savings over time. Remember, quality over quantity can save you more in the long run. Next on our list is extreme couponing. Now, don't get me wrong, coupons can be a great way to save money, but when done to the extreme, it can become a double-edged sword. Imagine the countless hours spent scouring newspapers, magazines, and websites for these little pieces of savings. Time, my friends, is the one resource you can never replenish. Moreover, extreme couponing can lead to a vicious cycle of unnecessary purchases. One might find themselves buying items they don't need or will never use simply because they have a coupon for it. It's like filling your home with clutter, but this clutter costs you money. Let's take a moment to ponder this. Is the time and effort put into extreme couponing worth the potential savings? More often than not, the answer is no. It's crucial to understand that a discount on something you don't need is still a waste. The third habit is oversaving. Now, one might scratch their head at this and ask, how can saving too much be a problem? Well, my friends, oversaving is when you're so focused on keeping every single penny that you forget to actually use your money. Money, after all, is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. Think about it this way. If you're constantly saving and never investing or spending, you're missing out on opportunities for your money to grow. Investing can turn your saved pennies into pounds, given time and the right decisions. Moreover, oversaving can also rob you of enjoyment in the present. Remember, it's not just about saving for the future, but also about enjoying the journey and making memories along the way. We're not saying splurge mindlessly, but don't be afraid to use your money for things that provide value and joy. Money is a tool, don't forget to use it. The fourth habit is neglecting self-care. Frugality often encourages us to cut corners on aspects of our life that seem non-essential or luxurious. Self-care is often one of the first things to go. This might mean skipping routine health checks, scrimping on quality food, or disregarding the need for regular exercise and rest. However, saving a few pennies today by ignoring self-care may lead to a more costly future. Neglecting your health can result in more serious conditions down the line, which can be expensive to treat. Moreover, a poor diet, lack of exercise, and inadequate rest can impact your productivity and ability to earn. Remember, your body is your most important asset. It's what allows you to work, to think, to create, and to enjoy life. Cutting corners on self-care is like neglecting the maintenance of a valuable machine. And just like a machine, it can break down if not properly cared for. So, invest in your health. Your health is an investment, not an expense. The fifth habit is doing everything yourself. Now, don't misunderstand me. There's a certain charm to a do-it-yourself project, a sense of accomplishment that comes from using your own 2 hands. But let's delve a bit deeper. Consider this. The hours you spend on such projects, are they truly worth it? Could your time be better spent elsewhere? perhaps on income-generating activities or even relaxation. After all, time is the one commodity you can't earn back. Let's take a moment to think about it. If you spend 4 hours fixing a leaky faucet, but you could have paid a professional to do it in 1, have you really saved money, or have you paid 3 hours of your time instead? Understanding the value of your time is a crucial aspect of financial wisdom. It's about finding a balance, knowing when to roll up your sleeves and when to delegate. Sometimes your time is more valuable than your money. The sixth habit is always choosing the cheapest option. Now, this might feel like the epitome of frugality, but it can lead to some rather subpar experiences. Let's say you're going on a trip. You decide to book the cheapest hotel only to find out it's miles away from any attractions and you're spending more on transport. Or you buy a cheap toaster that gives up the ghost after a few months. Remember, value for money is the goal, not just low cost. Cheap isn't always cheerful. The final habit is hoarding. It's the art of accumulating things just in case, but often these items gather dust and eat up space. This clutter not only weighs down your living environment, but your wallet too. Think about it. Every just-in-case item was once a just-in-case purchase. This habit can lead to unnecessary spending, especially when we buy more than we need or items we never use. Remember, decluttering your life can also declutter your finances. Less can truly be more. So there we have it. 7 frugal habits that might not be as financially beneficial as they seem. Buying cheap, not durable items only leads to frequent replacements, creating a vicious cycle of spending. Extreme couponing can often lure us into buying things we don't need, while oversaving can leave us ill-equipped to handle financial emergencies or life's pleasures. Neglecting self-care in the name of frugality can result in hefty medical bills down the line. Similarly, the do-it-yourself approach can sometimes cost more in terms of time and quality. Always choosing the cheapest option doesn't necessarily guarantee the best value for money. And finally, hoarding, often disguised as a frugal habit, can lead to clutter and unnecessary expenditure. The key takeaway here is that not all frugal habits are financially beneficial. Remember, it's not just about saving money, it's about making smart financial decisions. See you in the next video.